It's day 9. No, I'm not saying I'm day 9. That's some other guy. It's day 9 of RPGaday2015, and the question for today is, what media property, what fiction would you like to see developed into an RPG that hasn't already been so? And a lot of the fiction that was important to me when I was first starting in gaming and before really has gotten the RPG treatment, sometimes multiple times. But as soon as I saw this question, one name came to mind, the name of an author who has, over the years, slowly become more and more important to me, until now I guess they've reached the status of being my favorite author. And the book I've got sitting here, Adiamante, this is probably, if I have a favorite novel, this would be it. I don't know how many times I've read it. I will keep reading it over and over again. I have it in multiple formats. It speaks to me on a lot of levels. It's an important book to me, and I'm glad that he wrote it. Well, he's written a lot of stuff. I don't even know how many novels that the author, L.E. Modesitt Jr., I don't know how many novels he's written. I do know that I have all but 4 of the things that I know he's written. And one of them is simply not available. And, the others I just haven't managed to get yet. So it's that kind of author in my life. And one of these series is a vast series. And although really my interests don't lie with fantasy in any real way, I do enjoy it. And this author, who's primarily a science fiction author, at least in my eyes, drifting from genre to genre, speculative fiction, historical fiction, ecological fiction, and the like. Well, he tried his hand at fantasy in 1991 or 1992, and there have been continual books released in what is an overarching series, but not a series focused on any particular characters, or even aligned with any particular point of view. It's a fantasy series that, if there is a main character, it's the world in which all the different characters live. And this, to my mind, is the ideal setting for a truly phenomenal RPG experience. No matter what culture you wanted to explore, no matter what region you wanted to be from, the type of character you'd like to play, era of this world that you'd like to play in, there is a book for you to draw from. There is information on the world to draw from. It's an incredibly rich source. Has not, to the best of my knowledge, been tapped. Sometimes I wonder who would be best at adapting this material into a game, or which system would allow the most of the meat in the series to be drawn out and put in the hands of the players. And sometimes I wonder if any current system or any current designer is up to the task of taking such material, so much material, such quality material, and putting it into the context of a game. Other days I want to try. So, what is this series about which I speak so fondly? The author, as I mentioned, is L.E. Modesitt Jr. The series itself is the Recluse series, which began in The Magic of Recluse and went on to look at both sides of a metaphysical war, to look at the world from the points of view of different economies, different genders, different eras, different histories, different continents. Everything has been laid out for us. Maybe it's time someone gave us a chance to play there.